Chrisean, what are you doing?
Oh, supporting hot chocolate tea.
Period. Girl, they already hating. They already hating. Yeah, they gonna hate. It's okay.
She got the tea, don't you see? Spilling truth with every sip so free. Got the documents, got the receipts. Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat.
Hot chocolate tea. You better put your best profile picture up, nigga. They should know who the fuck got the tea.
Period.
Let me go on hot chocolate page. She knows. Let me go and check on what they saying. Because I know you gonna post it. You like actually engage and help the engagement. Did you think this would go this far?
Well. Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful one Saturday morning. So, yeah, I know you guys were waiting on this live. So, let's get started. Shout out to all the mods in the chat. Thank you to everybody that's pulling up. I have been posting some of you guys' comments. What up, sis? Chrisean the Icon. Let me make sure I drop the link as well, because I know that everybody has an opinion today. You got to have an opinion today. I mean, you don't have an opinion today? If you don't have one today, you don't never have one. Hey, Fab. What up, you guys? Thank you for everybody for pulling up. We got Miss Tiara in the building. Shout out to the mods that show up and show out every time. And before we can even get started, you already know Carlissa is going live. So let me get that pulled up, and then we will get into it, because she know that I went live and she just wants me to play it. So, hey, let's go ahead and fall into her trap. She literally went live as immediately.
Top of the AM. Man, that motherfucker been saying top of the AM since we was 17 years old. Top of the AM.
Oh my God, this lady is off the chain.
Oh gosh, yes, we are safe. Everybody is safe. Say hi, Journey Pie. Journey Pie. Journey Pie.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, you busy? Are you busy, Journey Pie? You busy? Oh. Yes, ma'am. I didn't only see it. My son asked me what he thought I should do, and I absolutely told him at all times, regardless of how you feel and your emotions, your baby have to have a roof over his head, and he have to have a stable environment. So I agreed with the move for the baby. It's not like he's there. What?
Why not agree to the move for the baby? What?
I agreed on the basis that your child have to have a stable place to stay. It's not like you live there. It's not like you're there. So I mean, what kind of man would leave his child in the streets?
Where's the child in the streets at? I'm confused.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
This is so delusional.
I know some of y'all are disappointed, but y'all have to remember that there are children involved, and these children have to have a roof over their head and somewhere to sleep, and that's God's law. So, absolutely, I wasn't happy about it, but I still have to make the best decision for the kids at the end of the day.
She's sick.
And I would definitely not.
Hey, Pinky. Hey, Chrisean the Icon. Hey, sisters.
Hey, first of all, you could tell she was sick because she couldn't even get her words straight. She's talking about my son called and asked me, and I stop lying. He
Didn't she
didn't call
just say
you.
yesterday he was on lockdown?
Exactly. Everybody should pay attention. Blue
Okay.
only calls his dad. Everybody should pay attention. He's the only one that's always making the announcement. Carlissa is never the one. So I hope people are following the story to see that.
Is she live
Hold on,
now?
sis. Hold on, sis.
talking
We can't hear her. We can't hear her.
His dad is there to try to help and, do whatever he can. But we real live grandparents. This is what grandparents are really supposed to do. My grandma did not never leave me outside. I don't care who she was talking to or wasn't talking to. If my mama or I had a problem with my mama, I could go to my grandmama's house. And my grandma said the door is always open. So Jonathan dad is over there, the door is open. If they call me and ask me to assist with the baby, it is my God-given responsibility to assist. I would absolutely assist. But Jonathan, dad got the baby over there, and I got the baby over here. I got the kids over here, so we taking turns because our son can't do what he's supposed to do. We know what he's supposed to be doing. And it ain't no different if Katie calls and say, I can't take it, I'm dropping Avery off. Drop her off. Or if she call and say, I ain't got no place to stay right now. It's a room in here. I know we don't fuck with each other, but that's, when you got real grandparents, them kids, it got top priority.
Come close my door, please.
Top flight priority. So, yes, I talked to Jonathan Daddy. I talked to Jonathan, and that's just what it is. They're going to always forever make sure these kids are straight because that's what I did, and that's what I raised.
She ain't talk to nobody.
Ain't talk to shit.
I talked to his daddy. I talked to him, girl.
If the baby ain't got nowhere to go, you ain't got no choice, baby. You got to get you another place when you get out. Figure it out.
Not get you another place when you get out, as if this nigga not gonna go straight home.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Delusional.
You still trying to make it seem like they not
I
gonna
was
be
confused.
together.
That's something that he got to deal with for the next 18 years. Graduation, high school, prom, homecoming.
And you too.
You gotta deal with that for the next 18 years.
Look at all the people in the comments. That's not blues. As if they was in the bed. They so delusional. That's sad. He loves her. I thought he said the baby wasn't his. He said the baby is his now. If he don't have no insurance, he will be under. Cut all of them off, Carlissa. They sick.
So you don't have to worry about that, and I will let Jonathan know that too.
She said my husband's insurance. No, ma'am.
Available. I will let my son know that his son can get right into whatever he needs to get into to get what he needs.
No, thank you.
I already been told her that.
I respectfully decline.
She not saying what he needs.
Girl, turn this little tablet off. Please.
As soon as she gets off probation, she doesn't have. Well, I haven't seen her in a stable place yet, so I mean, I
you haven't seen it with you neither.
Your son gonna end up in a bad space. Well, long as his father is there, you can trust and believe his father is about his business. So, she would have to go through his father to make that happen. Y'all keep thinking Jonathan's daddy play. He don't play more than I don't play. So the whole situation is very sad. Yes, it is. But we're going to keep praying about it. And we're going to keep trying to heal. And we're going to keep trying to encourage everybody else to heal. Everybody know who got it right and who got it wrong. And we ain't going to rub it in y'all face that y'all was slow.
Huh?
But we going to handle our responsibility. We're going to handle our responsibility.
Oh, take it.
All right, you want me to watch it? Okay. You don't want to give it to TT Bree?
No.
TT Bree?
Ouch.
I don't want it.
Talking about the assistant.
I don't want to watch this. I'm talking to I'm talking to your daddy's friend.
That's why I was like, Bree in the house too? See?
No.
They back
She's not a
scissoring.
morning. Don't hold this against her. She got her grandma's spirit in the morning. You got your grandma's morning spirit. Please what? Dr. Panda.
Girl.
My goodness. All right, so I got to get up and make some pancakes, I guess. I don't know how this baby got here, okay? I don't know how you got here last night. I don't know how she got here. I don't know how I woke up and Bree brought her to me. Bree. How y'all get here? It was a wild night. All I know is Bree brought brought her in this room this morning, and I said, "How you get my baby?" Her and Bree was on the east wing. TT Bree brought you in here. Y'all don't be upset. Y'all just be more concerned with the kids than the adults, okay? Pray about it and be grateful that the baby can get in his room and finally stretch out, and you know what I'm saying? Because when kids be moving around and they little like that, that is not a comfortable feeling for no baby.
Huh?
So let's just be grateful that he could go in his room. He'll probably be relieved to be back home where he's been the most, I think, right? That's the most consistent. And Jonathan Daddy is a good daddy, so he used to babysit his stepkids, my kids. The stepkids over there, all the kids ain't got nobody got no complaints. So Jonathan know what he doing. Even though it might seem crazy, Jonathan know what he doing. But y'all seen this whole time, we ain't had no problems. The family been at peace. Everybody been having game nights. We've been at peace. So hopefully it stays peaceful because everybody been at peace. Ain't nobody been having no problems. None of Jonathan's little girlfriends, all of them showed up last night. Nobody had no problems. Everybody is in prayer and in support of Jonathan getting his life back together, no matter who he be with. But at the end of the day, these kids, as they got to be fed, they got to be put in bed, they got to get bedtime stories, they got to be top priority. So if you mad about that, I don't know what else to tell you.
Not clocking the haters.
Jonathan Daddy is not fixing to let no baby go go neglected. So y'all don't got to worry about nothing.
Girl, you sound so stressed and depressed. Poor thing.
Jaden has not agreed for the kids to be together, and I doubt that she ever will. But that's okay. That's her kids. We're going to abide by her rules and respect them.
Okay.
That don't mean
so
that
she
somebody
failed too.
Jonathan got two parents. His dad is over there, and I'm over here. We got the kids. Okay. John's dad is a dirtbag. He might seem like one, but he genuinely fuck with his son, or he wouldn't be over there. Okay.
Girl, Papa Blue lived in Las Vegas. He only goes back when Jonathan tells him to go down there and do something with that house.
May not be as much as I wanted him to, but he ain't never not been there for his son. So.
But I mean, I guess.
In fact, he took his son on his college visit because I had to work. So. Whatever could be done, he gonna get it done. I trust him.
So she's reversing everything negative she said about him.
And unhealthy. So y'all don't have to worry about it at all. And ain't nobody finna disrespect her orders when it comes to her kids.
Don't nobody care about that.
Blue don't mess with Stewie and the kids. That's a lie. That's a cold stove. That's a lie too. You don't know.
Can't even say Cold Stone.
I was working on that, and that's turning out just fine.
Cold Stone, Stone Cold. Which one is it, Shug?
Jaden is the best one in the circus.
Come in.
Exactly, just me.
It's organized. It smells good over there. Jonathan Daddy, one thing he ain't gonna do is live in no filth. So he will keep it clean, and then if he can't keep it clean, he might check out. But he gonna do his best for the baby to keep it clean. He gonna do the best for the baby to make sure the baby is. You want shorts? Oh, we gotta go to the other house and get them. I didn't move all y'all stuff yet.
No, I don't want to.
Where's your shorts you had on last night?
No.
You squirt. You squirt. That's a short. That's what we call a squirt. They downstairs. You going to get them. You show when he got this.
So Papa Blue deleted the post, but she talked
That's too
to.
late, sir.
Yeah, but she done talked to him. Let her tell it, and
we all know.
she
We
done talked to
already
Blue.
know.
Girl,
all we can do at this point is
Yep.
pray about it and hope that everybody
I
finds.
know y'all better run this
peace
super
and
chat goal up
everybody
because I'm
finds
stressed
healing.
out.
That's all we've
For
been
real.
encouraging this whole time. That's what we're gonna continue to encourage. So it's been very quiet and very peaceful, and everybody been communicating and getting along. So if it be any problems, we know who the problem is.
I thought
Okay?
nobody was
So
communicating.
we've been through that, and what all we can do right now is try, like Jonathan Daddy say. What he say, Bree? Speak positive. Jonathan Daddy says, speak positive and hope for positive results.
No, keep your mouth off Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus.
Behind bars, and God got him, okay, because he's not a part of this equation right now. So hope and pray that by the time God release him, that everybody is in the place that they should be mentally, financially, and that all the kids is happy and comfortable. I wish all sides the best, and thank you. Thank you for the positive feedback. Pray for all sides. Pray for all sides. Because y'all motherfuckers got it dead wrong. No, my son ain't the clout. It ain't my son. My son need her. My son this. My son that. Now my son there still with open arms to help the baby. And none of you motherfuckers that was talking shit sent the goddamn $1 to help her get a place or nothing, Jesus. None of y'all did.
Help with what?
She don't need no money to get a place. She got her own
Help with
place.
what?
Handle his motherfucking responsibility, even from behind them walls. Now I got baby duty. I'll call y'all back. Here, Bree, you got anything you want to say to the people?
No, we're praying. We're planning. Good night, y'all. Oh, girl,
wait, we just got here.
Bob Marley, get your ass
Good
off
night.
the screen.
Come on, Journey. It's time to get.
Bye.
So
Bye,
y'all
Bob
been
Marley.
driving for
I
hours,
cannot stand her.
and Carlissa don't even know how Journey got there. But everybody's stable. How Journey could get to your house?
This lady is so delusional, like literally delusional. How in the hell do you 1 minute say my son don't know what's going on, leave him out of it, and then in the next breath, now all of a sudden, Blueface told you everything, and Papa Blue called you, and she's just so confused. She don't know what she want out of life.
I talked to Blue. I talked to
Jonathan
my
is
son.
truly trying to give his son a stable home to live, and he knows his father is going to make sure his baby is straight. Big John got the baby, and I'm helping with his other two. We are doing what grandparents supposed to do. Oh my God, Jesus, please, Lord, help us. Help us all, because at the end of the day, right, everybody already know that this is a very repetitive cycle when it comes to Blueface and Chrisean, right? I don't understand why this is so surprising. I don't understand why it's triggering. Now, for whatever reason, I understand some people may have got triggered for the apology, because a lot of people feel like Chrisean didn't necessarily owe Blueface an apology, or if she did, he also owed one as well. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ricky. Definitely, guys, support the super chat goal of 20, please, today. And shout out to all you guys over on Twitch. So I am going to get into what brought us here, what got us here, and then we will discuss everything. So it started off with Chrisean basically, going to LA, going to work, right? We already know that when Chrisean goes to LA, that is Blueface's stomping grounds, right? That's his stomping grounds. So how much maneuvering do you really think that Chrisean can do when Blueface and her or are not on good terms, are on good terms? Most of the people in LA know Blueface, know Whack, know all of his people, and out of a relationship with them or out of respect for him or fear for him or whatever the case may be, they're not going to do too much budging when it comes to whatever he's on. So 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure the pressure is there on top of her also wanting to be back there. She said it. She wants to go home. Now, whether or not this is just what she really wants to do or she feels she needs to do this or whatever the case may be, I don't know. That hasn't been really discussed. But she made it clear that she was definitely going to be going home. So regardless of however anybody feels, I personally just think that this is her decisions, regardless of what. And maybe they're all trolling, right? Because Papa Blue done deleted the post already. So it's too late, Papa Blue. We already got it. It's already about to go viral. So I don't know what to tell you. So, anyways, let's get into how it all began. So the other day, everybody was wondering like what's going on. So right here, Chrisean got her hair done, nails done, lashes. She was on her way to LA right here. This is the night before she left.
Yahweh.
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 Yahweh. Yahweh. Yahweh.
Are you recording?
All right. So everybody seen that, and then everybody was like, what's going on here? Because everybody seen Chrisean link up with Bodine and Bravo, and there were so many different rumors going on. First, it was the rumor that Chrisean was trying to break into the house, and Papa Blue had got disrespected by her. That's not really adding up with what's going on now, right? Do you guys think so? Do you guys think that this is adding up with the narrative that they tried to push?
Absolutely
Because it's
not.
not really adding up. Not really adding up. So yeah, apparently they were talking about the clothes being in storage, and that's where Chrisean was meeting them, and this, that, and the other, whatever the case may be. And then Chrisean was seen in LA. She's out partying. She's and let's not act like we didn't see her name right under Zeus's name. So obviously she's definitely the clout. I'm not sure why they're confused about that portion of it. And if we're just honest about it all, Blueface and Chrisean together is the clout, right? They can be both the clout separately because they both act the same in certain aspects of their lives. But when it all comes down to it, them two are the only ones that we are really caring about or talking about. They're the circus. All these sideshow bobs, these botched Barbies, these blow up dolls, these blown up lip bitches is literally irrelevant as hell. Like, ain't nobody worrying about them. Why aren't any of their pages or any pages dedicated to solely posting everything that they do and say? Why does Chrisean always have to be included in one of these posts? So then you got Stewie out here copying Chrisean, and all her fans were delusional, thinking that Chrisean was copying her, and we had to set that record straight. And then Chrisean followed Blueface. Now, when Chrisean followed Blueface, how did y'all feel? What did y'all really think it was? Like, I mean,
I
what did y'all
felt
really think?
nothing. I felt nothing. I knew it was gonna happen, so I felt nothing. Like all this stuff, I'm not surprised by it at all. Like you said, it's a pattern. The supporters should know by now. It's a pattern. Like
It's
when she
definitely
followed,
the pattern.
because he followed her and she didn't follow him back. Right? He followed her like last week or something, and she didn't follow him back. She took all her followers down and just followed Kim, the baby, and Figgy or whatever. Then he
Right.
unfollowed her. Now she unfollowed everybody and just followed him. So the following thing, I don't even care about it. It is what it is. They just do it for whatever. I think he's gonna unfollow everybody and follow her again. It's just
But what if he
whatever.
doesn't? What if he doesn't? What if he doesn't follow her? How would that make you feel? Because it's not
No
really
way.
Right. That's what I said.
No way. It would make me feel absolutely nothing. I would feel nothing about it. I don't care about followers. No way. Like
My thing,
who's following me and blah blah blah. They're gonna be together regardless.
exactly. My thing is, who cares about that? He follows her in real life. So whether he follows her back on social media, I mean, that's not the flex. The flex is that they talk in real life. And
Facts.
when
On a
he
daily
follows
basis.
her and she unfollowed him and all of that, I don't feel no way, because at the end of the day, that's her child's father.
Absolutely
And
no way about it.
to me, it seemed like people be fake bitter, like fake jealous. Like if they be back together, they be back together. Who
Hmm.
wouldn't want to be with their kid's dad?
And it is what it is.
Why do people want her to be a single parent, struggling? Why? I don't get that. If they be back together, they be back together. I mean, come on. Anybody and everybody down below in the chat would want the same thing. And because they don't have it, they shouldn't be hating on the next person. If she could get it right and make her family right, let her do that.
I agree. I agree. If you can make it work for your kids or your kid, you're supposed to at least try, and sometimes we don't want to try, or it's against our better judgment, and we really start thinking of all the personal things that we're going through. Sometimes you put all of that aside and you think about your kids more than yourself. So I would definitely like to see them try with the parenting and being together, or co-parenting, right? I just want to see Chrisean and Blueface and their baby together. Like, that's what I'm waiting to see. Like, I'm waiting to see something. Shout
I
out to
think that's what's
Candace.
gonna happen.
Shout out to all you guys with the super chat. Shout out to Allie. Shout out to Rakia. Shout out to Sabrina. Shout out to all you guys supporting the channel. And I think that everybody just needs to take a step back and realize that at the end of the day, there's still a family, right? Like, this is going to be a cycle that is going to be very hard to break, because think about it, right?
It's gonna take some time.
Chrisean is definitely, she has this boy tatted on her face. Like, come on now. Once she removes that tat or covers that, that's what I say all the time. I think she'll be ready. But until then, here we are.
As y'all know. So, as y'all know, I see that I follow my baby dad.
Now hit the like button. It's only 100.
I'm working out with my family. Okay.
No, ma'am. It's only 185 likes, and we got 369 people here. 200 people are missing hitting the like button, and we're about to go on a real commercial break until you guys at least get the likes up to 250 likes. That y'all not about to play with me today. That's what we not about to do. So go ahead, hit the like button, and we're going to be on a brief intermission until we hit 250 likes straight up. And I need to go find my lighter anyway, because I need my blunt.
She got the tea, don't you see? Spilling truth with every sip so free. Got the documents, got the receipts. Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat. Every headline's caught in her gaze. Sipping slowly, sharing in a maze. No detail slips past her sight. Casting light in the middle of the night. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat. When the kettle's on, you know it's real. Stories unfold, secrets she'll reveal. Covering the hot topics with
hit the like button, haters. Get out the bushes.
every pore, you're more aware. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat. got the tea, don't you see? Spilling truth with every sip so free. Got the documents, got the receipts. Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat. Every headline's caught in her gaze. Sipping slowly, sharing in a maze. No detail slips past her sight. Casting light in the middle of the night. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat. When the kettle's on, you know it's real. Stories unfold, secrets she'll reveal. Covering the hot topics with flair. With every pour, you're more aware. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat.
Oh my God, I cannot find my lighter.
She got the tea,
I got it.
don't you see? Spilling truth with every sip so
All right,
free.
let's come back.
Got the documents, got
Oh
the
my
receipts.
God.
Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic
bring some
spree.
coffee.
Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of
All right, guys, bring it back. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. I hope y'all hit the like button. Guys, let's be so fucking for real right now. I am so stressed out. I'm about to have a very transparent moment. Then we're going to hop right back into tea. I am going through my own personal things, guys. So I'm still showing up. I'm still supporting. I'm still doing what you guys are requesting me to do. So when I pull up, I need you guys to show some love. Hit the like button. Support the super chat goal. Support my housewarming gift list. Like, do something to show that you guys are appreciative that I'm still showing up during these turbulent times of my life. Like, seriously. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but it will be dope just to know that you guys are supporting my hard work and efforts, right? Because it's not easy showing up during these days of my life, but I'm still doing it anyways because I have a job to do. I have people that are counting on me to bring the tea and, just be interactive because some of you guys want to vent, get your feelings out or, know what's really going on and things like that. So supporting the channel is not hard. It's not. Fat Dime says, I pray that he doesn't repeat the life Jaden lived. Don't curse me out, y'all. Like the post twice. I mean, there's nobody that can really dictate or know what's really going to happen, but I just pray for the best and I hope that everything works out for them at the end of the day. I do think that Chrisean and Blueface are a power couple when they're together. They can make a lot of money. They can do a lot of things, but I don't even know if it's going to be about that or like that, right? I don't know. So we just got to see because Chrisean signed to Kim, Blue signed to Wack. I don't know if that is going to, be a conflict in any way. I don't know if he's happy or unhappy about that, but I think that that is going to somehow become something along, down the lines. So we'll just wait and see how that plays out. But let's get back into the tea. Chrisean basically letting us know a couple days ago that, look, when she popped back out with Blue, you guys can't be mad. This is just her life. This is her choices. This is what she wants to do. She's happy. So don't be crying.
All right, so as y'all know, I see that I follow my baby dad. I'm gonna work it out with my family, okay? Fuck all the bullshit. Fuck everybody else for me, because everybody just everybody, and that ain't enough for me. So yeah, you see me, Team Blueface, don't be crying, because like, I am chilling. I'm happy. Alright, so As y'all know, I see that I follow my baby dad. I'm gonna work it out with my family.
So for me, guys, when I heard this message and spoke to her, I kind of I knew what it was for sure. But then, some days, like if I talk to Chrisean, just like publicly, something may happen today and it can change tomorrow. So you can't 100% always know or feel that you're so confident in what's really going to happen next. But I think that she's really telling, like she be telling us like what's going to happen. Like she's very transparent. She doesn't really care about what people say, which is one of the reasons why I've realized that I shouldn't care so much about what people say. I've learned to ignore the hate pages. I've learned to ignore Carlissa. I don't even get triggered by half of the things she say. I laugh because it's more funny and delusional than it is the truth and hurtful, right? Like she's just saying stuff. She doesn't really know a whole bunch, and she doesn't really talk to them as much as she claims she does. And even if she did, right, she's literally like wishy-washy. One minute she's saying, oh
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't want this. Now she's saying, okay, this is cool, I accept this. So she has to go with the flow. They have to go with the flow. Blueface runs the show, right? This is his whole thing. And when he made it very clear, Chrisean doesn't want this to be called a circus no more, but it's a circus. That's how it was introduced to us. Blueface said it's a circus, and Chrisean and Blue is the circus, and don't get involved with them and what they got going on because you're going to get your feelings hurt. And it happens every time, to supporters, to family, to non-supporters, to haters. Everybody somehow, some way gets worked up about these people and their life decisions to where they're in an uproar or they're trying to figure it out. And people are asking me, is Chrisean going into prom? Like, how the hell I'm going to know? She said she was, but who knows? Like, we don't know, right? We just don't know. So, with that being said, it's nothing we can do but just wait it out. Like, it's no need to be stressing. Oh my God, I really wanted this. I really needed that. I feel
Yeah.
this for her. I feel that for her. Don't feel anything but supporting her. That's all she needs is support. Because throughout these type of breakups and things like that, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for me. And I am 36 years old, right? And I was with my husband for 13 years. So it's the hardest thing ever, trying to move on from somebody that you really are attached to, you love. You've had these, times that you never really had or experienced with nobody else. You grew with them. It's been 5 years, guys. She's been with Blue for 5 years. Even while he was in prison this entire time, she sat there and she thugged it out and wrote it out. She only popped out because she felt like she was, forced. Her hand was forced because he was betraying her. So a lot of people were upset about the apology that I'm going to get into next. And then we will discuss that, because a lot of people are like, why did she apologize? He needs to apologize, this, that, or the other. But don't you think that Chrisean knows that? So if she decided that she wanted to apologize, that's letting you know right there that she wants this as well. Like, that's what she wants to do. Of course, maybe he's telling her, apologize to me publicly. I don't know. But even if he did and she decided to do it, that's her own choice. That's her decision making. We can't control that.
I think he's gonna apologize when he gets
Oh,
out,
man,
but that's
baby.
that's
I'm
just me.
just waiting on.
I think so too, but I also think that he might be willing to crash out too. So it's kind of up in the air for me. I'm on the fence. I don't know how he's gonna
Yeah.
act.
I
I don't
feel
know how
like
he's
it's a mixture. I don't think he's gonna crash out as soon as he gets out,
Oh
but
no, he's not gonna crash out immediately.
oh yeah, yeah. No, no, no. That's see, that's what I was saying. Like when he gets out, I think he's gonna, have this apology thing going on or whatever, trying to make stuff right, because he still looks crazy in the internet streets. I think he's gonna try to be, you know,
And
have a
Krishan said
better
he
image.
apologized too. So everybody thinks that, like, I saw somebody right now that said he needs to apologize now. That's what you want him to do,
Yeah.
right? Krishan's not requesting that from him, obviously, or pressuring him to do that, or else I think it would have already been done. I
She
think that
told us
she,
last year he
yeah,
apologized to her.
yep, she did. She did.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that, everybody just realized that We don't have any control over this. And I see people having so many different opinions. You got one side blaming me for it. Like, how the hell am I at blame or fault for any of this? Like, literally, what am I doing? I'm just posting the
Y'all,
shit and I'm
please
leaving my
just separate
opinions
your
out in the
feelings
post.
from it.
Mm-hmm.
Separate your feelings from it. That's the issue that a lot of people have, and I say it all the time. If you separate yourself, like your emotions from it, it won't be as hard. Of course, we want her to have the best and be the best for her and the baby, but at the end of the day, is their lives. You know, like we have our own lives, and we might not do things the way other people want us to do them. It
Mm-hmm.
takes time, and she's just gonna have to go through it. So I mean, like I said, I don't. When she asked how I felt about him not following her, I feel nothing. I feel nothing about it because they're gonna do whatever the heck they're gonna do regardless. You know, we're just here watching. We're
No
watching.
profanity in the chat, please, guys.
Oh
Misspell the profanity. You can curse, but just don't spell it out. Like misspell it, so that way we're not flagged in any way. But
yeah,
yeah,
add
I,
just
I
some
mean,
symbols in there. Mhm.
right. I wish you two would show those who don't like the post, reveal those who hate, yet show up to your lives faithfully. I agree. But let's go ahead and get into the apology. And then I'm going to drop the link again and I'm going to pin it because I want everyone to come up and let me know what they think about Chrisean's whole decision, like everything so far up until the apology.
Daddy, I'm coming back on me and the baby. I miss just waiting on your call. I love you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything, and I'm gonna make up for everything. I promise. Daddy, I'm coming back on me and the baby. I miss just waiting on your call. I love you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything, and I'm gonna make up for everything.
Okay, so it sounds like to me I could hear Krishan Jesus in the back. Is anybody else hearing him? Because I heard him.
I
Yes, he's
heard
I
him.
heard
there.
him.
He's there.
Somebody also
Okay,
said
so
she
for
might be at the
me,
house because of
no,
the
she's
The
not.
beeping
noise,
in the
the
background.
smoke
No,
Yep.
she's
detector
not.
going off.
Because
It didn't look like it, but
you can see a wall. You can see a wall AC, and that's not Blueface's house. I think that she went back to Baltimore to get the baby, and she's gonna be on her way back to LA soon. That's what I
yeah,
think.
because she didn't have them when she was in LA.
She didn't. So there's no way that she went and got him that fast. Because on yesterday, she was still in LA. She was definitely still in LA yesterday when I clocked the T. So I personally think that she went home to get the baby. And I think that she's gonna be going back home today. What do you guys think about her statements when she apologized? She's sorry about everything. She's gonna make it up. What do you guys think she means by that? What do you think she's so sorry about the most? Because I know for me, I think she's mostly sorry about the Figgy situation. What do you guys think? Let me drop the
I
link.
think she's sorry about the Figgy situation. I believe she feels like, she probably took things a little too far. Um,
Her mother's in the penthouse.
um, yeah, I think she feels bad about him being around the baby. So, I mean, people
Yeah,
could say what they want to say, but if they were in the same position, I know I'm going to speak for me. If that was me, I would have said the same thing because those are the things I would have thought about. Nobody knew what he was
yeah, that
doing
sounds
until I
right.
let it be known. So, in all honesty, yeah, he put the girls out or whatever like that, but I would have been apologizing because I would have felt like, I should have just stood my ground. So I'm sorry. I shouldn't have took him around my kid. So yeah, I would have did the same thing. I mean, I feel like that was bigger her. I feel like that shows accountability, which people always like to say she has none. I feel like
Mhm.
she took ownership in the part that she played. Like she said on the interview, she could talk about Blue all day. She could hold him accountable all day. But what's important here is when people are going through their journey of healing, what is important is you. It's not about the other person. It's about you holding yourself accountable, you saying your apologies. So I think in her healing process, she's doing exactly what she's supposed to do, and she's right on target. Saying her apologies, taking ownership, taking accountability for her actions, her wrongdoings. We're not talking about anybody else. She's holding herself accountable and saying, you know what? I messed up. So here, I'm gonna be the first one to say, I'm sorry. How many times people had situation and they always had to be the person to say sorry first?
Yeah, and
It's
swallow your
okay.
pride and say sorry,
Right.
even when you don't want to be the one to apologize first. Now, originally, like sometimes you be standing your ground and like, I ain't apologizing to this nigga first and da 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 da, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes it's hard. And that's what I said about me still showing up during these times, because here I am, feeling turmoil in the mind. Like, okay, is this good for her? Is this bad for her? This is not what I'm doing. Should I be doing this? I'm not doing this. Like, it's a whole bunch of mind wandering going on right now. So at the end of the day, like, I just know that a breakup, a makeup, or whatever is hard to do. It's hard to deal with. I don't blame her for wanting her family back. I know that she's 100%, nervous about all of this, but I think that she knows that um she wants to be back in LA with her baby. Like, she doesn't want to be in LA working and floating and doing her thing, but the baby is back in Baltimore. She wants to be where she wants to be to work and get her money. And she also wants her baby there. So you can't be mad at somebody for wanting, the best for them and their kid. I just don't, I don't see what's wrong with that.
And as a mother, that's our duty. As a mother, our duty is to want the best for our kid, want the outcome to be the best for our kids. So, either way, people are going to have their, thoughts and say whatever they say. And what I got to say to you and Krishan, pride is of the enemy. Pride is to destroy whatever you have, whatever you're trying to build. So don't get caught up in pride. Do what your heart says. Forget about what people gonna think, what people are gonna say. At the end of the day, it's your life, it's Krishan's life. And at the end of the day, when you lay your head down, you have to say, I did what I knew what was right for my kids and for my family. Don't let pride set in, because every time people let pride set in, they're gonna be the losers. So I'm saying this to you and for Kashan. Don't mess with pride. Think about what you truly believe in your heart to be right for your family. No matter what it looks like or seem, you have to stand by what you know in your heart is the right thing to do. Because if you got to let pride speak, that tells me you really want to do something else, but you're afraid. So don't let fear take over. Believe in your
You're right.
faith.
You're right about that, sis.
Okay,
But
I
I'm
want to say, I was always rooting for this. I just want Blue to do the right thing. I want just Blue to be a right person, and we know how hard that is. But I'm just like, you just have to give it another chance. And if it don't work, it don't work. Then you walk. If it's her choice, walk away for good and don't look back. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I love them as a couple. They're a beautiful couple. They're a power couple. I mean, can't nobody do Tatiana with him like her. I mean, I ain't seen nobody yet. I just don't know. I always wanted them to be back together. I wanted things to work out for her like that with her baby daddy, with Blue, him accepting the kid, him accepting her. But I just feel like he needs to publicly respect her because
I agree with that. And I
he
also
publicly
think that we've
disrespect.
gotten so used to, we was introduced to them as a couple, right? So we're really used to that. So just as hard as it is for them to break up, it's hard for us to kind of get over it. That's why there's a teeter totter. And yeah, we get mad at both of them. I'm not going to get mad, to the point anymore where I'm attacking either person about it, because I've realized that they're just normal, just like us. The only difference is that there's cameras on them. But at the end of the day, They're normal people, and breakups and all of that stuff is normal. People break up and make up. Like, it literally happens. And she knows his personality. She knows what she's dealing with. You guys know Blueface, the Tatiana guy, right? And I don't think that 100% that he gives that same energy behind closed doors. Now, a lot of people might say, well, treat me the same way you treat me behind closed doors. Whatever, like, it is what it is, but they're getting paid to act and do these things publicly. So who knows, what is really tea, right? All the time. So let's get into D-Lo. I guess he had a message that people think are related to this. So let's see, because I didn't see it.
Oh, when you finished, then I'll talk.
Sit your ass on your.
Let me see.
Before you sit your ass on your ass and just be on your phone stalking other people, watching what they doing, and then turn it into a critic, you might want to dust off the hypocriticism.
Block it.
Why are you sitting there judging people when you do the same boof ass shit just in the dark so you think don't nobody know because you don't post it? Other people post their life. You keep your life in the dark. You still talking shit about them. You still do the same shit. You do just the same shit that they fucking do.
Block it.
You just ain't telling everybody because you in denial. You want to be in the dark. You want to be in the cut. You want to be a booth nigga at home by yourself and then come outside and fake it till you make it. Can't stop playing. Can't leave people alone.
Yep,
Period. Period.
Yep.
Clock
it,
it.
D-Lo. Clock
Period.
it.
Hello.
Is that
Hello.
boyfriend?
Clock that too.
I mean, what he's saying is true. People be going through shit, and then they want to get on here and judge her. And I just literally get pissed. But Hot Tea, I've been listening to you. Like, don't let it get you pissed, because I be like, man, I used to argue with people in the comments, and I stopped doing this shit. And sometimes I do. Like Carlissa, I tore her up yesterday. I can't lie, but yeah, okay.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
it
me?
gets hard, but everybody, has an opinion as if they haven't been through this. And then there's these people that saying, "Oh, I don't want her to do this. I don't want her to do that." Guess what? It doesn't matter what you want, because guess what Chrisean's gonna do? Whatever the fuck Chrisean wants to do. Like, it doesn't even matter what you say or how you feel. And as a supporter of somebody, as a fan or whatever, there's no way that you out here wishing so many things for a person and they're not doing it or wanting it for themselves that you're getting all worked up about it. Like, Chrisean gotta want what you want for her. It doesn't matter what you want for her, but whatever it is, if you think that she's supposed to be doing something or isn't doing something or whatever the case may be, she has to see that. She has to have that epiphany. She has to have that dream. She has to have that want. She has to have that urge. She has to feel however she wants to feel. But she doesn't tell you that. You guys are just adding your own different things on there. But Chrisean literally is going to tell you what she's doing. And she already, like, they said it 1,000 times. Like, what do we need more? Wow. Like, what is really the tea? So moving right along, we already know that Carlissa pretty much, either she could be lying or not, we don't know, but she confirmed that Blueface and Chrisean is going back home. So Papa Blue made a video. So let's get into it. I thought this was so funny. I literally screamed immediately as soon as I heard it. Bum, bum, that killed me. The little horn thing, that killed me, for real. This is crazy.
Big. Good morning, y'all. Top of the AM. Got some real exciting breaking news coming for you real soon. Got that call today. Y'all know what time it is. Somebody's coming home today. Some of y'all gonna like it, some of y'all not. But hey, bear with it. It's happening. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.
Now, Papa Blue didn't say who was going home, right? Carlissa definitely did. But Papa Blue has made it very clear with a lot of the the props that he have here. We got Chrisean's Bibles as props. They're up there. Those are the little. I think they're like a pillow or something. He got those. So I guess that's a sign. Then he's showing Chrisean Jesus's toys or whatever the case may be. Some people wants to know, could he be trolling or if he's being for real? I would think that he's being for real. I don't think that he would post
I
something
think it's
that
real.
Yeah, why
Yes.
would
Blueface
he
didn't
be
tell him to
trolling?
post.
That part
He's
baffles me. Why would he
he's
And
be
he's happy
trolling?
about it.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense that he would come out trolling. He seems very excited.
He's
And
very
his
happy about
post
it. Yes.
before, the post that he did when he said the stuff in the storage, at the end of his conversation, he said, until next time. So, what that tells me is that you guys just hold on. This is not the end. Until next time means until we come back here. So, people got to just calm down and just watch what's going on. Every time people come into my DM asking questions, I don't respond, or my response is keep watching. Just keep watching.
and he said, I'm sorry. He hated doing it, but he's doing what he's instructed. That's what I feel.
I do too. I don't think he would have even made the post if he didn't have the okay to make the post or to make the post. And in all honesty, Blueface and Chrisean has been talking about this all last week before she got to LA. That's why I don't know why they out here saying that they didn't talk to her. They talked to her. They know what the hell going on. Everybody know the tea. Please.
Exactly. Exactly. He didn't want to make the video and all that stuff. He just follows directions. I saw somebody in his comments and they were like, well, you can't really hate him because he just following instructions. When somebody tells him to do something,
Now
he's
we
just
know
doing
why
it.
Bodine then was at the storage getting her stuff. Is probably back at the house already.
Were they even at the storage? Or people just assuming it was storage?
Maybe they were though. I didn't even. I kind of like didn't even see it. I was at work when that all happened, and people
Yeah,
were
no, I
saying
don't even think it was storage at all. I don't think nothing was sent to storage. If
They
it
was
was,
just in
it's
a parking lot. I mean,
yeah,
people wanna make the story be how they want it to be. They was just in a parking lot. No one
yeah.
can
I don't think it was
academically
storage at
say
all.
it was the storage unless they was inside the building, looking at the storage things. Like, come on. And people who are saying, why did Chrisean apologize? People have to remember Blue was begging Chrisean to come home. All right, let's stay focused. He was asking her to come back and she wasn't going. So now that she's saying, okay, I'm gonna go home, like, okay, I give in now. Now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do what you want me to do or what I should have done. But he initiated. So let's stay focused, guys. Come on.
Sexy
She's not
Brown
just
says,
doing things on her own.
why can't she stay at her house and when he gets home, go stay with her?
because she want to
Chrisean
be.
wanted to go to his house. Like, how you gonna ask us? She told you why. She wants to
And
go to you guys. Come on now. You can't be obviously trying to make somebody do what you want them to do when she's telling you what she wants to do. Like, let's be for real, please.
and the plan, what she said last year when she was on the live with Hot Tea, or it might have been another live, but the plan is for them to get a house together. So I don't think she wants to get a house and then they move into another house. You know what I'm saying?
That
Because
was what
that was,
Hati. That was what
yeah,
Hati for
that's
3
what she
hours.
wants to do.
Yeah.
They've talked
hmm
about this for a long time at this point. So I don't think
But
they would want to do that and then, get another house. Cause then that'll
everybody
be
forgets. Everybody
that'll be the
forgets
same
that three
thing.
hour live. That 3 hour live with Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. Everybody forgot that. It went out the window. Nobody remembers that live.
Oh, maybe I should pull it up.
Cause she definitely said the plan is to get a house. Like all of us get a house.
And Papa Blue
Whatever,
was
whatever.
definitely a part of that
And
plan.
if people want to,
Yes.
if people think that, okay, let me just be real transparent, 100% honest, and everything right now. 1 second.
If you remember, Pinky, Papa Blue was a part of that plan.
Yes, he was part of the plan. I was gonna say that,
hmm
but I was like, if she's gonna play it, then I'm not gonna say it. But yes, they were all going to be in the house together.
hmm
All
Yes,
three, well, all
ma'am.
four of them
Yep.
in the house together. Yes. That was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Hati, I don't know if you muted or you refreshing, but
Yeah, she's doing something. She said, hold
Yeah, I
on.
was muted. I had to get these
oh,
kids together.
okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm back. But what I wanted to say is number one, Chrisean has a career that she's trying to chase, whether it's music, whether it's gospel music only, or I don't think she's going to do secular music, but whether it's twitching, whether it's modeling, whether it's acting, in order to do any of those things, LA is where it's at. You're not going to go any other state and city and get it like Hollywood has it. Everybody knows what comes with the industry and things like that, but you should already know that LA is the capital of all of that. But what you need to also know is that LA is it's a big place, but it's a small place to the people that are from there. And Chrisean is known as Blueface's baby mama. She ain't getting that far without Blueface in that industry. It's the reality of the situation. I'm sorry. A lot of people think that, she doesn't need him and this, that, and that. I don't think that she needs him. I don't think that. I think that they need to have a very good relationship in order for her and him to be able to navigate their careers and what they're doing. If Chrisean and Blueface is on bad terms and she's shitting on him and he's doing this and he's shitting on her,
Yeah, it's
they're
not
not
gonna work.
able to really do what they got to do. But when they come together, whether they're together or co-parenting, it'll make it smoother for her to be in LA. Trust me and believe me when I tell you. You can't. I know y'all know about the whole um um big U shit. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
real. It is real life. Like when you from LA and you somebody and you connected to people, that's somebody. Ain't nobody finna just play in your face with your baby mama and all of that. Like, no. Niggas would be like, I'm scared them niggas might trip on us and we might go to the club and we might see them and they might pull up on us. So you like it work. That's how it goes. Okay. I'm sorry. And as unbelievable as it is, they have a kid together. So she's trying to navigate that. Like she's not going to figure that out until she figures out what else she wants to do. I think that in order for her to be able to be in LA, she's going to have to be on good terms with Blueface. That's just what I think personally. What do you guys think?
I mean, as long as they come to like some kind of, like you said, them beefing, it's not gonna work for either one of them at all.
Right,
It
because
is.
when you're on bad terms, then people that are
Mm-hmm.
cool with Blueface aren't gonna want to work with Chrisean because they're gonna think that Blueface is gonna somehow be mad at them or something like that. Now, whether
Right.
or not they gotta be together, I think that them being on better terms would definitely help them being able to do what they got to do and nobody feeling like they're choosing sides.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's gonna help both of them, both of their careers, which is why I said before that I think he's gonna come out on good, like on his best behavior. Because some people think he's gonna just come out and just crash out. I
Michelle,
don't think so.
she made it to
Uh,
BET with Zeus. She went to BET with Zeus. Zeus is connected to Blueface and Whack. Whack got his hands all up in Zeus. Trust me and believe me. She definitely went against his
so
better wishes for sure. But in order for her, she went with Zeus. That was how she was there. That's Blueface's connection. Zeus, Zeus is Blueface's connection. Hey,
they
Fat
do.
Dime.
Can you hear me now?
I
Yes.
can hear you now.
Okay, because my mic wasn't working. Um, the, so I'm gonna back up. The apology I think she was making was because of the stuff that she was saying, like she was scared of him, and he be saying the foulest stuff about his son, and this and that. I think that that whole story time type of thing was I think that really like made him mad because it painted a picture of him like a little bit more clear, like you know what I'm saying, like and it made us
He
all go
probably
back.
felt emasculated too. A
It
lot of the
made us
stuff probably
uh,
emasculated him. in a way.
And it make us think about like how he showed that picture of C2. So it made us think all the way back. Some of us, I'm not gonna say all, but it make us think back. And I was like, oh really, and I think that that's what he probably like, you need the Figgy thing. Yeah, but he always know, like, she'll jump ship and play around a little bit, but she ain't gonna take it serious, you know so my thing is, I hope that she continues to grow in her faith. I hope she doesn't leave that completely. I hope that she continues to seek what she holds dear to her, which is God, and she always been um God first has always been in her life. But I just, I hope that it's not going to be toxic anymore. I hope that they are all happy because, the real talk, he never even had an opportunity to be a father to C2. And I think that he deserves that. He deserves to have a close bond with his father, just like he had a a bond with his grandfather, And, I felt that when, Papa Blue was like, I miss him so much. Because that was his little buddy. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, I never heard him really say, anything about Jaden kids. It never been really said why he don't have them, but it don't matter. All I know is I like what I seen. And the house was always nice and neat. Um, and we would see the baby playing, doing this tummy time, doing whatever, watching gospel on TV. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that, things continue. And I think that if she needs to file that marriage certificate, maybe she's holding out until he gets out and show us um all about what he's doing. I really hope that that was just really an ink pen on his face and not, not the tattoos or whatnot. But I don't like Carlissa lying. She lies so much. I don't understand how she could call herself a child of God when you hardly ever go to church. I don't never see you listening to no gospel or watching it on TV, because you don't have to be present in church to be a Christian. Don't get me wrong, but she be coughing all this BS like she's so higher than everybody else. When she lies, she skims, and she just a conniving little, bitch. And I just hate that she does that. You know what I'm saying? And it makes us, and she tried to play it off. Oh, she just need a place to stay. She ain't never been homeless. In spite of what Charity might have said, who really jumps from here like hopscotch here, there, and everywhere with her baby. Don't try to put that off on Chrisean, because she always had a place. And how she just bought all that ice if she broke? Come on now, her baby ain't never been dirty or anything. He's always been smiling
Clock
and
it.
happy. So why you sitting there talking about
Absolutely.
she homeless? That pissed me off. I'm sorry. She homeless. Okay.
Hey, Tehran. At the end of the day, though, I just feel like um if they giving it another try, we just gotta be here for it. I mean, what can we do at the end of the day? We just gotta wait and see. So I'm just
Just
hoping and
ride the
praying that
ride.
everything going the way they want it to do. Any hot tea, hot chocolate? Did you see Jade and Alexis post? She is showing shade, that shade, and don't nobody care about Stewie.
And she go get somebody
Like
gonna step on
literally,
her
like
foot.
no, she be wanting to be talked about. Like seriously. That's why she's all of a sudden saying something, because now she's feeling molded. Because didn't she just post a subliminal song to Krishan, and then now she's back acting like nothing ever happened. So here's what she posted. She said, "Y'all bitches have to." This is she retweeted it. Y'all bitches have to seriously let that one-sided obsession beef with me go. I don't be caring for or about bitches enough. Y'all bitches be nobodies in my world. That jealousy and hate be turning into obsession. You bitches is deranged. Now, let's be very clear. Carlissa just said Jaden has not agreed to let her kids be with the other kid, and I don't think she ever will. Is that not giving jealousy, hate, and bitter and deranged?
Yes, it's coming.
That's what that's
She's
giving.
she's very childish, for one,
You're
for even
so
saying that.
spiteful, and you act like you don't want the man. And so, what would be the reason why your kids can't get to know their brother, especially if he's going to be back home in LA, right there? Where, like, what are you even talking about?
Remember, she just said
So,
like, when she did that interview, that she doesn't really have a problem with it. She says that with it, but I don't want her around my kids. So now you threw the baby in there. So this whole post she made is her, because what's they don't have no. She apologized to you. She ain't even tripping off of you. Same thing with,
Not at
with
all.
Carlissa. Carlissa didn't really accept the apology because of Jaden. It had really nothing to do with Blue. That was all Jaden. And then she don't want her kids to go away, and she unsure if she gonna be able to have C2 in her life. So it's all basically some one-sided crap, but it's all one-sided. Jaden is in her own little world thinking somebody beefing over her. Girl, you are nobody then and you nobody now. See, no, that's not nice to say, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? What about why Carlissa don't bring up when she was with Blue, and she really wouldn't let the kids go over, and she also didn't really talk to Carlissa either for a long time until Blue said it was okay. When he said that, oh, the kids could go, then all of a sudden the kids went, and she's okay with Carlissa. And also, if I'm not tripping, but wasn't Blue not talking to Carlissa before he went he went off to Click Click City?
Mm-hmm.
So how that have anything to do with Chrisean?
She was showing up to the shows trying to get seen when him and Jaden was performing, and they wouldn't even let her in. She was all in the bushes, hiding in the damn crowd. He was flicking her off at the top of the stairs. She went to his house. He didn't let her in. All kind of stuff happened before he went to jail. And during those times, let her tell it, it was Krishan's fault, but they weren't even together. They were on bad terms. So Jaden and her were on bad terms, and that didn't have anything to do with Chrisean. Carlissa is just, she goes with whatever is going on, and she's going to say whatever sounds good at the time. That's why I don't take half of the shit she say serious no more, because I've realized that to her, she just wants to stay relevant, and I'm adding people to the stage. So here you guys go. Let me, Pinky came back. Hey, hi sis. Hi, Diane.
Hey, sorry, I had to refresh.
Can you hear sis?
Oh, which sis?
Okay. It's okay. But yeah. It was Dion, but I don't think she hears me. I'm a kicker and she'll come back. But yeah, like
but didn't Carlissa say any woman that don't want a man talking to his mom? She sat on Jason Lee and said Jaden did not want him to deal with her. So how are you so kumbaya with Jaden now? This is why, like you just said, you
People
can't
forget
take
that.
you can't take what Carlissa say into no consideration. She just wants to stay relevant. It was not too long ago. She was dogging Jaden. Jaden wouldn't let her to the parties for her
Yes.
kids or anything. So people, if
Yes.
y'all paying attention and y'all are watching the same story that everybody else is watching, I don't understand how people quickly forget things like that and just believe whatever this lady says. It's funny how every time an announcement from Blueface is always through his dad, not Carlissa, but Carlissa lets people believe that she's speaking to him and he said this. It's not true, but she wants to stay relevant. She wants to be able to, continue to get her numbers up and things of that nature. And that's just what it is.
And you got
The
to read it
people,
between the lines, because she always talking about, oh, my son say I can use him for clout, and it's like, lady, you always talking about you somebody grandma, and somebody in their 20s shouldn't call you no bitch, but hello, you're acting like you're younger than 20.
I think I got us some receipts. Let me get them pulled up here. Let's see what we got.
What did Papa Blue
She was
post?
never. They wasn't a threat.
About no stripper.
She was never. They wasn't a threat. So that's what I was talking about when I said that. Like, no, like she dark skinned. He ain't about to do all. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of them. She was only threatened by light skinned black girls. That's why I want him to be with Megan Thee Stallion.
oh,
What is she
Mr.
talking about?
Sappho
when was
threat.
this?
One One out. Oh, so
Oh shit.
About no stripper. Y'all.
She was never. They wasn't a threat.
It doesn't show.
So that's what I was talking about when I said that. Like, no,
There
like
you
she
go.
dark. You ain't about to do all. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of them.
It was
She was only
something.
threatened by light skinned black girls. That's why I want him to be with Megan Thee Stallion.
Who's only
If you
threatened?
if you hit the caption, it goes
Jaden.
away.
She's talking about
Jaden.
That is correct. One out. Oh, so you whatever your daddy is.
She's
caption's
intimidated
at the
by
bottom.
light skinned black women.
The mama says Jaden only fears light skinned women.
So if you met a black girl and you could clearly see that she was black and white and her dad was white and her mom was black, she wouldn't be black? Yes, she would. If her dad was white and her mom was black, but she still looked like mixed, you would say she's black. Yes, you would. She was never. They wasn't a threat.
About no stripper. Yo, my.
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
About no.
I'm looking for it. Come on now, this stupid dumb computer. Let me see. I'm looking for something very specific.
I didn't know she said that about light skinned women.
I'm hoping I'm not kicking them.
Somebody tag Blueface. This message is for Blueface. I'm blocked, so this is the only way I can deliver this message. Blueface.
Oh yeah, she done said some shit about Jaden for sure.
On Sunday.
Isn't that calling her racist?
Everybody
like, come on
tag
now.
Blueface, because this message is for my son. Yes, just keep tagging my son so he can make sure he see this, because this gonna be a one-time PSA.
And after
repost this,
after him and
I got a PSA on this Sunday morning.
After him and Jaden went on Jason Lee, she crashed out in the jacuzzi.
As soon as we get to 30 million, I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sent, for the super chat. Thank you, Nicole, for the super chat.
Here to get this message.
Thank you guys so much for the support. It means a lot.
What the hell going on? Good morning. Good morning.
Why did she think it's sexy
I
to
know
be
I ain't in the
laid up like
jacuzzi
that?
yet, but I just couldn't wait to get this message off my heart on this Sunday morning, honey.
I don't think she cares.
I just seen Jay Nolet's performance, and this is gonna be
her.
A loving, honest delivery. I'm gonna do this delivery the best I can because it's Sunday. Because if it was Saturday and I was in my jacuzzi, baby, I would just lay the law down however it came out. But I'm gonna try to be careful on this Sunday morning. And we had 30 million, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this out. Jonathan, baby, I know you want Jaden to go ahead and become this fabulous artist.
I remember this.
She got a long way to go, son. You are humiliating and embarrassing her. You need to give her a few weeks of classes, dance classes, movement classes. I don't know what kind of classes. And in the meantime, have your sister, who's the real artist, who's the real talent in the family, who's the real performer in the family, get up there and sing that goddamn song for you, because that's your song, until she get herself together. Now, I'm not saying she can't get herself together. I do believe she got it in her if she's standing up there and ain't worried about looking crazy. Okay, I believe she got it in her. But not today, baby. You need to go on ahead, give your sister 15 minutes with that song so we can all enjoy that goddamn song. If you ain't moving right to it, the person ain't delivering it right, it ain't marinating our souls right. You know what I'm saying? That shit's supposed to be like, this my, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to have some, it ain't given, Jonathan. Just go ask your sister. Just make up with your sister business-wise. Have your sister stand up and sing that song one motherfucking time for you. Lord, forgive me for that one motherfucking time. I ain't gonna say motherfucking one more time on Sunday again, Lord. I'm sorry. Now, I just prayed for my kids, Lord. Let them be wise and receive these prayers this morning. Please, Lord Jesus. Go ahead, put your wife on pause or whatever she is on pause, okay? Give your sister 15 minutes with that song so we can all enjoy that goddamn song. Because this right here is starting to look like third grade talent show. Let your sister go on up there and sing that damn song. And if you don't, I'm going to put her on stage to sing that song so you can see what you're missing. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it anyway. She need about 6 weeks, maybe a year, I don't know, before you put her back up there to sing that song. Now, you might want to get her up there to sing a different kind of song, but you're not getting the full benefit. You're not making the money you would make off that song if your sister was singing that song.
Girl,
But
she
she said
cannot
the same
perform
thing
either.
about her daughter.
Now, I just
Her
need
daughter was
everybody
on
in her
stage
group
and
agree.
sing
Honestly, not because you're a rock tard or a Jaden tard or a blue tard or a mama tard. I want you to honestly say amen. If Callie sing that song, it's a wrap.
I'm not.
Okay? Can I get an amen?
No.
Jonathan, baby. We ain't finna do another. We done dealt with. You did good with your offbeat, but we cannot do good with hers. I'm sorry. It needs some more time to get a little pimping in her hemping. Her hips need some work. Everything needs some work, baby. You're gonna have to oil that shit up or something. You're gonna have to do something. But right now, that song is so good. It's a good song, Jonathan. It's a good song, baby. But you need your sister to put a little stank on that. So while you running around here trying not to help nobody else, you're going to have to make a business decision, quarterback. It's time to throw that ball to the left because the right is not going to make that touchdown fast as you need it to. Okay? You need to throw that ball to the left, to that big line, to that big receiver over there that's going to shake that dunk, that real dunk, not that BBL dunk, and gonna have some rhythm in that step. She gonna catch that ball. She gonna run that shit in, and we all gonna cheer for you. Right now, we trying to cheer for you because we love you, son, but you making it real hard. Now, y'all see I did real good not cussing. I'm gonna work on that because this message is really, really important. Okay, this message is so important on today, honey. I'm about to deliver you, Jonathan, because that shit right there looked like a third grade talent show. I'm not going to lie to you, son. I wouldn't do that to you. I love you. Now give your sister the goddamn ball before you fuck this up, okay? Give your sister the ball. Stop being a hater, okay? Now, I'm going to have Callie perform this song for you so you can see. And I'm going to send it to you privately. And then if you don't do nothing with it, I'm going to have her do it publicly so you can see how that song's supposed to be worked. Now, who want to hear Callie sing that damn song? Because if she won't do it, I'll do it.
I'm tired of this.
So
come on now, somebody.
Thank you, Jesus.
But,
right, that's what I was saying. Like that was all this was to prove is that she switches up. So when people be like, "Oh my gosh, she hates Chrisean," she hates whoever's with her son. That's it. Whoever she know her son is focusing on at the moment, that's who she hates. She'll be fake until then because in her mind, it's just too much.
She too old for that.
And is.
And it was so clear she wasn't talking to Blue then. So who fault is that?
And if Callie was this big quarterback and all this stuff, why she still ain't made nothing happen for her own self since she's been off of baddies?
I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna let somebody else be able to come up. Thank you for allowing me to speak. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. As we can see on the screen, Carlissa is always the problem. No matter who it is, she's always the problem. And if Jaden is so, not with the shit, look how scared she was. Like, look, Carlissa, please. She's always been the problem. And Blueface and her have always got along. Let me see. I remember he said something about her. Blueface. Okay, let's see. Why would that be the first thing? I didn't even type that in. Let me see. Let me see. Here goes something.
Betray you, you get up and you pick up the pieces, but when it's your child that you bent over your whole life backwards for to try to make a difference from one son to another, for him to turn around and spit in your face about some money or some pussy. Ooh, baby, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing.
You a McDonald's commercial, baby. You ain't no schoolyard crip. You a McDonald's. Look this nigga up, bro. Just Google this nigga, bro. This nigga's a McDonald's commercial kid. This nigga's a child actor, bro. Talking about some mother my mama in some schoolyard, bro. It's not that at all, bro. He didn't have one.
I don't want y'all to be into it with
because
each other.
that ain't right, though, bro. I understand we all flawed, and you nowhere near perfect. I give you that. But I mean, consider how he lived, how he grew up. He was fucking spoiled, man. Like all the way spoiled. Like all the way to where he went. He had a great.
You get up and you pick up the pieces, but when it's your child that you bent over.
Oh, they never had no problems. It's all Chrisean's fault. All Chrisean's fault. It's never been Chrisean's fault. It's been Carlissa's fault because she's too involved in these grown people lives. Like let this man do whatever he's gonna do. You know, like let him do whatever he's gonna do.
I can't wait to see her look like that again. I can't wait to see her crying on Instagram Live again when Blue come home. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
I just hope that he don't disrespect her and he works. If he works on his relationship with his mom, that'll make him a better man, period. If we just keeping it all the way a buck. As long as he's disrespecting her and not fucking with her and not on good terms with her, he's never going to have a good relationship with a woman because God's not even going to allow it. That's really the foundation to him being a better man. And if he's going to, go forward with being in a relationship and married with Chrisean, which they are, they just need to finalize it. Then he's going to have a relationship with his mom, and she might be crazy or whatever the case may be. But I think that that's going to be a requirement in order for him to know how to treat a woman, because you can't be out here. And then her too, though, right?
I was about to say that. She has to get herself
to
together, sis.
agree to the sound. Like she got to be able to not be so pushy in a relationship and stuff like that. So that is gonna be hard. She ain't really just going for it.
Right.
I was gonna say the same.
Carlissa has to be. Blueface is not at his mother because he's just this nasty person. Come on. It's the things that she has done to him that has triggered him to be this person. So in order for him to get a relationship with his mom, we know and God knows that she has to be able to want to get this stuff right within herself so that her son can have a relationship with her. People thinks that he's just nasty to his mom just because off a GP. No, just because you're a mother does not mean that it's okay for you to mistreat your children and your children still have to respect you. That's not what the Bible says.
Right.
So Carlissa has to want to get herself help. And I know she's listening because after this live, y'all going to see she going to go make a post referring to this live. She has to want to get right within herself, get counseling so that her and her son can build a healthy relationship. You just don't have a healthy relationship with your mother because if your mother's disrespecting you, you know how many people is a no contact with their family because of the disrespect that they do to the person. It don't work like that. Sorry.
Amen.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
was gonna also say
It gotta be a two-way street.
I was gonna also say too,
Go ahead, sis.
in order for them to have a healthy relationship or whatever as well, Carlissa is gonna have to stop acting like she dating or married to Blueface. Because if she keeps on acting like, she comes before any of the chicks and stuff or whatever that's in his life, then they're gonna always keep constantly clashing, and he's gonna, feel like he needs to disrespect her and everything because she keeps disrespecting his choices of who he see himself with. Like when you get married or when you get in a relationship, yeah, yeah, your parents, they mean something, they hold a place in your life. But also too, they kind of like go on a on a back burner. It's all about the family that you created now. The mother's supposed to be there to help, like with guidance and wisdom, and to be able to like create this healthy relationship with the wife or with the girlfriend or whatever, to be able to like help her deal with her son in a healthy way. She's too busy trying to act like she his girlfriend. She's too busy trying to be young again and all this stuff. And she too busy like dibbling and dabbling with his exes and stuff. That's not gonna never work. It's not gonna never work if she keep doing the stuff that she
Right,
doing.
and right now she's trying to force Angela on Blueface, and Blueface don't even want her like that because he ain't never came out and told his daddy to make a fucking post about her. He ain't never
Amen.
came out and said anything publicly about her. Yeah, she might be on his page, but we still have yet to be confirmed who
Mm-hmm.
we don't know no more. It used to be Bodine 100%. Then people started saying it was this person and that person. How do we know that ever changed? How do we know that
Exactly.
ever changed or what is going on? It's been so long that now it's like anything a person says, people just go with it. That's why
Exactly.
there's no need in getting all worked up about what people say. At the end of the day, you know who really run this shit? Like, if we really keeping it a buck when it comes to receipts and tea? Us. It's us.
Mm-hmm.
We have the source. Nobody else has the source. So if you don't have the source and you're not literally Blueface ain't calling House of Blues from jail. I can bet you that. She don't know nothing directly. She's getting secondhand information as well. That's why anything she says is allegedly. This is a receipt. Where's the receipt? Have you ever seen her say, here's proof? Here's the
Amen.
have you ever seen Circus of Blues say that? No, none of them can say that. All they do is troll. They have a whole bunch of opinions. When Blueface gets back with Chrisean, they all be mad and crashing out. Then they get back together. Then they break up and everybody's all happy. One minute she's deleting her page. Then she's coming back. Now she's like, what? Like, bitch, what? Like, make your mind up. You should never be that invested. But they swear I'm invested. I ain't never threatened to leave my page because of what nobody did on the internet. Nobody. Never got that mad. Never cared that much.
Look, sis, we ain't gonna even let you. So
Cause
you ain't
it's
even got to worry about that. We ain't gonna even let you.
so it's like they're confused and delusional, and the things that they say about us is what they really are. It's like them basically speaking like, okay, we know this about us, but we're just going to reflect it onto them because then it starts a conflict, and then we just have ongoing, you know, confusion, and it causes tractions for them because they'll post something triggering and everybody will run over there and screenshot it and view it and share it to each other. And I've been telling y'all this since the beginning of time, and all y'all do is still do it. Like, everybody like, oh my God, look at what he said, look at what they posted, look what they said about you. I don't give a fuck, because every time they say something about me, guess what they do 5 minutes later? Delete it. Delete it.
Mhm.
They don't leave that shit up there because they look stupid. You look dumb arguing with other content creators about their page or opinion or what they're saying, and watching me on YouTube knowing I'm getting paid for you to be in the bushes. Like, you don't gotta hit the like button. I get paid per view, per 1,000 views. So if you're over here watching in the bushes and ain't hitting the like button, you're not stopping nothing. You're helping the motion. So we appreciate it. We do, because you guys don't have any tea. You don't have any receipts, and all you guys do is dislike somebody who ain't did shit to you. Y'all don't got nothing to do with any of this. Nothing. Just literally
Amen.
in their feelings and overdoing it. Like, bye. But anyways, I am going to post a link for anybody that wants to come up, because I am going to be wrapping it up soon. Anything else you guys want to touch on before we get down? What up, Pay on Twitch? Shout out to Twitch.
I want to say something real quick about Chrisean and her apology or whatever. The one thing that I can say or whatever that I respect about Chrisean or whatever is that she will take accountability on her behalf or whatever, as far as how she entertained, like when people are disrespecting her, or like the way how somebody made her feel and the way how she reacted to it. It takes a big person, a big woman, to be able to sit back and be like, you know what, I'm sorry for the way how I handle, a certain situation, and and how it how it may have affected you and everything. Even though we don't agree with how Blueface has treated her in the past, present, pray to God, not in the future. At the end of the day, she has a child with this man. She's in love with that man, whether we like it or not. She's gonna still choose him. That's what makes her happy. So it's like, if you love somebody, you have to support their decision, whether you agree to it or not. But for her to come out, Carlissa doesn't even do that, and she's a 50. She almost 60 years old, and it hurts her. It does something to her demons to have to come on live and to be like, you know what. I'm sorry for, what I said about this person, or how I handled this situation, or how I'm doing this, or, blase, whatever. So for Krishan to feel like she owe Blue that, because at the end of the day, yeah, Blue may have kicked it off and he may have started it first and everything, but at the end of the day, the way how she handled that situation with, adding Figgy to it and everything, she was kind of wrong for that, but she felt that that's the way how she can, get her lick back, and like, we was talking earlier, sometimes getting your lick back always have it don't always work out for you the way how you plan for it to work out. It's like, karma always, whether good or bad, it's gonna spin that block again. Getting your lick back, yeah, you may get it back. You may, put that person out of commission, and then again, you get that lick back and it'll like reverse Uno on you. So like
Mhm.
I commend her. I do think that Blue owe her and Krishan Jesus several apologies, to eternity. But at the end of the day, she feel like this is how she can fix her family, and all I could do is just respect that.
I agree.
And I wanted to just say really quickly, for the people who say things like they hope that she stay in her faith, her act of apologizing is an act of faith, because it takes, like you just said, a strong person, a strong woman to step up and say, you know what? I bow out gracefully. I was wrong. I throw in the
Hmm.
towel. I surrender. Okay. Carlissa doesn't do that. And like you said, she's almost 60 years old. What she does is she lies and says, "Oh, I ain't never say nothing about the baby. Oh, I ain't never
Hmm.
said nothing about Krishan." So for
Hmm.
Krishan to step up, and I heard people say today, "Oh, Jaden is the winner." Jaden can never
Jay
be the
not no
winner.
winner. Mm-mm.
Anybody that deals with evil, anybody who deals with evil, you already lost. Krishan will always be the winner because she serves God. And another thing that I never understand, when Krishan goes back to Blue, what does that have to do with her faith? Why do people always try to mix those two and say, "Oh, she ain't believing in God. She went back to Blue." She went back to Blue because she does believe in God. No one knows the conversations that she has with
Amen.
God. I don't know why people say that. It's very irritating. Her going back to Blue has nothing to do with her not believing in Christ. It should have everything to do with her believing in Christ, because guess
Hmm.
what? God loves us all. No matter how many times we has made mistakes, he forgives us every time. So I wanted to say, Krishan, she's always prevailing. No matter what people want to say, it looks like, she's always serving God. She's always
Amen.
yielding to the Lord's will. And to go back to what you were saying about Carlissa and the Blue and her being together, once Blue and Krishan finalize their marriage, the Bible says to let go of your mother and father.
Amen.
Okay? So if
Amen.
people want to get it right, let's get it right. Get
Yep,
into
you
your word
supposed
for real.
Amen.
When
You're
you
supposed to
are
cling to your
married,
wife.
yes, you're supposed to cling to your wife.
Mhm.
Okay? Not cling to your mother and your dad. Cling to your wife. And again, in order for Blue, if nobody remembers the interview he had with Dr. Oz on Crazy in Love, when he said, "Do you miss?" She gives him anxiety. Why would you want somebody to be connected to somebody that gives them anxiety? He said, "No, I'm good without her. I feel more freer. I feel better." Like, it's not him. She has to get herself together in order for Blue to know how to respect his mom. She has to get it together, and then maybe they can build their relationship for real, not the lies that she's presenting on social media right now. They have to really come into communication correctly, and then yeah, then everything else will follow through. But you can't really want somebody to be in connection to somebody that gives you anxiety and make you have these thoughts and these feelings. No one knows what really happened between him and his mother while him and his mother has that estranged relationship.
Since you got scratchy, I don't know what's going on. The sound is
The
like
the
crazy.
devil, the devil. I know what's going on. The enemy, the devil.
Period.
Carlista somewhere down there in the live. That's what's going on. But
Shout out to
as
the mods. The
yeah,
mods are modding.
as we know, look, it ain't staggerly no more. The God is always going to win. He's always going to prevail. He's always going to be the one to lead. It ain't straggly no more. I heard it, but I know that Chrisean and Blueface, they're going to be okay. They're going to be fine, and I'm gonna keep praying for that relationship and that family. They're going to be just fine.
I agree. I definitely agree. And then at the end of the day, too, it's like everybody just gotta sit back and wait, right? You just gotta wait and make sure that whatever your opinion is even the right opinion, right? Like everybody prematurely starts thinking things, worrying, getting stressed out. Like it'd be a whole bunch of different feelings and things. And I think that everybody just needs to take a step back and understand that, okay, different things can happen, as it goes along. Like people change their mind and we go through the same thing, just like D-Lo said. Like people, I'm gonna let me play the message again because y'all, I'm gonna let him say it because I think we need to hear this message again one more time before we get up out of here. One more time before we get up out of here.
Before you sit your ass on your ass and just be on your phone stalking other people, watching what they doing, and then turning it into a critic, you might want to dust off the hypocriticism. Why are you sitting there judging people when you do the same boof ass shit just in the dark so you think don't nobody know because you don't post it? Other people post their life. You keep your life in the dark. You still talking shit about them. You still do the same shit. You do just the same shit that they fucking do. You just ain't telling everybody because you in denial. You want to be in the dark. You want to be in the cut. You want to be a booth nigga at home by yourself and then come outside and fake it till you make it. Can't stop playing. Can't leave people alone.
Period. Now we got a special guest, Tonda, in the building. Let them know, Tonda, what it is. What you feeling? What you gotta say? Because I know you about to pop your shit.
And y'all hear me? I ain't gonna be on here long.
Yep, we can hear you.
I'm not gonna be on here long. I just got some one thing to say. So am I the only one that heard Carlissa say that Blue don't know what the fuck is going on right now? But now all of a sudden he know what's going on. Please, I want everybody to know Carlissa don't know what the fuck is going on. Carlissa is going off of everything that she sees on social media. Everything that she sees on social media. And then to all the people that's saying, well, she can't love God or she don't love God and all this stuff, blah, 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 all this stuff. If she considers him her husband or gotta finalize it or whatever, she is following God. Right or wrong?
Right, right.
Right or wrong? So all bullshit aside, all bullshit aside. For one, am not shocked that this is going on, that this is going back and forth. Hell, they might break up again, but I'm not shocked about it. It was either gonna happen. It was either gonna hit rock bottom. She was gonna do say the apology or do whatever, and it wasn't go. And he was going to turn on it and not say something or come back on her or whatever. Or either this was gonna happen. So either way, it was gonna go. It was going to happen, right or wrong.
Right. I
So
agree.
But my
Right.
my my whole situation is about Carlissa, the bitch line. She's a big liar. That's all she do. She lied 24/7. First, she said that Krishan was the reason why Blue wasn't speaking to her. Then, when Blue and Jaden got back fake together, she said Jaden was the reason that Blue wasn't speaking to her. Now it's back there to Krishan is the reason that Blue ain't speaking to her. We all heard Blue say in that interview, "Fuck that lady. I don't have a mother." Did we not hear him say that? He said that. Krishan didn't say that. So whatever. But I hate the haters think that they can say what and think that their narrative is going to be this and that narrative is going to be that. And if we're talking about homeless, if she's not in Blue House in LA, then she is homeless because her home in LA is Blue House.
Clock it.
So
Clock it.
That's me.
so the whole thing is she just going back home. Like, so I mean, whatever. But that's all I wanted to come out here and say.
And if
But
y'all remember, the pastor already let us know there's going to
Oh, let
be
me pull that
somebody
receipt up.
saying, I'm
Let me pull that
coming
receipt up.
home. I'm coming home. So I don't know why y'all surprised. And to take it further back, Blue already told the world, if you're having a kid by me, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be involved. So Carlissa trying to make it seem like, oh, we some good grandparents. Blue already
no,
told the world, my child, my responsibility. I'm going to do what I need to do. So come on now.
Carlissa's going off what she see on social media. I guarantee you that. I thought the Rebecca girl said that she don't talk to that woman don't talk to her husband. Did she
Child,
say that?
they don't know what lie they want to stick to. They can't stick to none of
Exactly.
them because
They can't
everything
stick to none of the
Krishan
lies.
changed the narrative. Krishan
Yes,
move they goalposts every time. Anytime she make a move, they gotta shift. They gotta switch it up. They gotta go live.
exactly.
They gotta respond. They gotta throw some
Mm-hmm.
subs. I saw you in the chat saying, "What does this have to do with Jaden or Krishan? Why Jaden throwing sub at Krishan? Because he just wants to be involved. When anytime Krishan goes
Right.
viral, they all gotta say something because when people are
Exactly.
looking for whatever else is going on, they're gonna go to everybody involved's page.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to Papa
Mm-hmm.
Blue's page. They're going to Carlissa's page. They're going to Jaden's page.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to
Yep.
every Krishan's page. They're going to
Mm-hmm.
everybody's page to see what's different. Did somebody say something? Did
Mm-hmm.
they get a
Mm-hmm.
response or whatever? So they just all ride the wave.
You are
Krishan
so
keeps
right.
them afloat, whether she's
Yeah.
talking about them or minding her business. They
Mm-hmm.
always attach themselves to whatever she got going on because, like, hey, it's
Mm-hmm.
a trend. Soon as they posted Krishan yesterday, Carlissa in the comments on everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you so much, Chocolate. And let me ask somebody a question. What has Krishan said about Jaden? Has she even mentioned Jaden? Have anybody heard
Nope.
her mention Jaden?
Nope.
So why would she even have any chance to throw shade at
Nope.
Krishan? She hadn't even mentioned her. She didn't say nothing about her. Kind of no attention, just like we ain't. So I just want to be involved. Want to be involved. But
Okay.
yeah.
Where was the pastor
Because
school? Let me
Krishan and
see.
Blue is
Hold
the
up.
clout. That's why. They're clout chasing. Krishan and Blue is the
Oh, it's
clout
right
and they're
here.
clout
Right
chasing.
here.
Home is calling.
Okay, hold on, y'all. So last time.
Series where loved ones are going to be returning back to the family.
Hold up. Let's break this down. What did he say it was calling?
Home.
What did he say it was called?
Home.
Home. Home was calling.
Truth
Home.
over
Can I get
lies.
an amen in the chat?
Exactly.
Truth over
Can I get an
lies.
amen in the chat? Let me start it over. Let me start it over. I'm just saying. I'm just providing a receipt. I'm not saying anything. I'm just providing a receipt
Which you always do,
and
but
breaking it
other ones
down.
don't.
Period. Home is calling, where loved ones are going to be returning back to the family. Some of you have gotten rid of your ex. You may have to make room. Get your heart right. Home is
Get
calling.
your heart right.
Get your heart right. Home is calling.
Get your heart right. Apologize. Get your heart right. Apologize.
You were never
that's
supposed
what
to
get your
split
heart
up.
right means.
Oh, see, y'all don't. Ooh, I should have just left church alone. Y'all were doing better. I'm not just talking about exes returning. I'm talking about people you're still married to that's in the house. They're returning.
Y'all.
The Lord told me the incarcerated sons are coming home. If the man is pardoning everybody else, why can't he pardon your son, your daughter? Why can't they come home early? Say amen to that.
Come home early. So I don't know if y'all remember, but I'm gonna just clock some tea and give y'all a quick little reminder. Blueface told Chrisean when she was on Ty Lil's stream, he was coming home when? July 2nd. Baby, it's June 14th. It's 2 weeks away from July 2nd. Now, I'm not saying he's definitely getting out because I don't know. I'm going to tell you that right there. Online, it says December. I don't know anything other than that. I know those two things. Online, it says December, and Blueface said out of his own mouth, can anybody hear me? Chrisean said no, and he said, I come home July 2nd. So, look, that's just the tea. So, I don't know if all these other dates are throw-offs or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. Maybe they should have told me the inside information and I would have kept the secret, but they didn't. So I'm going to just tell you both dates and I don't know which one it is. So either way, pay attention to the next month coming up, baby. So we're going to pretty much sum it up. Y'all got any last final thoughts? Anything you want to leave them off with?
Just if you need a reminder, just go back to that video that Sis just played and break it down
guys.
for
Well,
yourself.
make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, you was talking, sis? I didn't hear you.
Oh, I was, but I mean, I just told the chat if they wanted to listen to that message, just go on over to my page and listen to it again and break it down for themselves. If they remember, Chrisean's physical address is in California. So everything the pastor said was gearing and preparing us for what's happening right now. So anytime people are shocked, somebody said Carlissa what?
Again.
Yeah, because she was listening to us and now she then came out and jumped on to bring people to listen to her lies.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Live again.
Y'all just believe in the word, honey. Believe in Jesus Christ, and then you won't be confused because God is a man of no confusion. That's all I gotta say.
You're gonna break my face. That smells delicious.
Jaden need a protection order. Jaden need to stop running them chops and using them Twitter fingers.
Exactly.
Money. Ouch, Journey. Like, give me my money. Ow. Give me my money. Give them the drink in the hair. Sparkly.
But didn't somebody say something about he was mad at Jaden?
It's almost done. Ouch. Ooh. Ouch. It hurts.
It's not hurt.
It does hurt.
Yeah.
What, she got paused or what happened?
Mm. Is this now? Is this happening
Yeah,
right now? Mm.
you can't see the
Then somebody
screen.
then
Oh, let
somebody
me see.
says then somebody say something about Blue was mad at Jaden.
Well, yeah. That's what the
Huh?
Yeah,
whole
I heard.
sentiment been this entire time, that he was mad at her. I think the live went off. Let me see. That's why we can't see nothing.
Um,
Nah, she's still live, but it's just paused. Girl, you need to get that Wi-Fi together.
uh,
Went live trying to make it seem like she wasn't over here, girl. You was over here. You
That
was over
truth
here. You
started
always over
stinging
here.
her. Mm-hmm.
Where else are they gonna go? Like, it's boring on the internet if we don't go
Mm-hmm.
live.
Yup.
Nobody ain't talking about nothing. Ain't nobody talking about nothing.
That
Nope.
was so pretty.
All right, let's
uh,
see.
That's so pretty. Grandma look pretty. What they talking about? What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? I told you don't kiss people with your lips. Kiss them on the cheeks.
Girl, go to hell.
Can
She
y'all
done
see?
already done that before.
Yes, like that. There you go. You can kiss on the cheeks all day.
I want the cheeks.
You want the cheeks? This one too? Oh,
That's how
so
Jazzy was.
much
My cousin be
love.
like, Jazzy's so
No.
romantic.
All right, I'm sick of this.
Cheeks. There you go. That's right, friend. Okay, this your grandma? Where's your grandma? Oh, she got her mama lips. Look at her lips, y'all.
Red
Oh my
job.
god,
Come on. Come on.
girl, this is so boring.
Very boring.
It's funny how your kids get what you want. Like they didn't want to know, and Journey be like,
It's funny her comments. They be so stressed out about Chrisean. They be so stressed out. That's crazy. That's delusion.
So was the kids at the restaurant with Carlos yesterday?
I don't know. I didn't see no kids.
I didn't either. Mm.
Yeah, it's that one braid on the side for me. Maybe she be popping and you would have thought you would have at least sprayed some black spray on that.
Exactly. You gonna try to cover up a wild spot with some braids. That's diabolical right now.
girl, my Wi-Fi is not working.
Somebody said, how your year going, Carlissa?
What you have for breakfast, Journey?
Thank
Hey,
you.
Ray, you
Okay,
pulling
here
up?
she goes. She about to start spazzing.
Come on, girl.
All
Ray
she got
said,
to
come
do is read a couple comments. She's easily triggered and figured out. Like, she's so predictable. Okay, here she goes. 5,
Carlissa is
4,
a clout chaser,
3,
talking about what
2,
good
1. I couldn't even
granddad,
count down.
Blueface dad is, and just not that long ago, airing out saying he stole thousands from Blueface. Well, that was what they said. I ain't gonna never lie to you. I'm just telling you what they said. And I'm not a
Hit
clout
the like
chaser.
button,
I'm a
guys.
customer chaser. Get it together, bitch. I'm not a clout chaser. I'm a customer chaser. Fuck is you talking
She
about?
definitely is a clout chaser.
She get mad when the truth come out.
Mm-hmm.
Little renter, clout chaser.
Oh, not done taught the baby how to say that. Oh my God.
Say nigga.
Ooh.
Okay, good. See, that's how you gotta use that. You gotta use that. What you call it? Work should have said so she don't say it.
Lord have
You
mercy.
gotta use the,
This is so ghetto.
Girl, she looked like. Am I not black enough to say it? She looked like one of the white people. You just barely made it, girl. Tell Shay, my hair nappier than yours, Bree.
Bree looked like Bob Marley.
Sing it. What is going on? What is happening right now?
Yeah, no, you don't want to say that at your mama's house.
That's not good.
They gonna cancel my visitation if you go home saying that. Literally.
Dinner floss.
Oh my God, y'all have so many mixed reviews on here. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Go.
First, they were happy you couldn't be around the baby. Now they can't wait for you to meet him. Girl, because they was confused. She told them I wasn't no type of mama, so they was confused, girl.
Oh my God, she need to
But turns
take
out
that braid and
that
push it
was
to the
motherfucking
other
lie, too.
side.
I tried to tell y'all when my grown ass son was saying I just love it there and I love being at my mom being there so I could be like Journey like this. So I could be
She
a kid
lied for
again.
fun. She lied for
gave y'all
fun.
all the world that was a mother lie. Y'all didn't even see it. Now he got me in this big ass penthouse with Bree and the baby.
We on a road to 10K, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Share the
Wait, hold
live,
up.
comment.
What penthouse is she in?
She's trying to lie and say Blueface and her husband got her into the house. She's renting.
But
She's
no,
renting. She do not own the house.
But
So she
now
needs
she's
to
saying
stop lying.
but now she's saying it's a penthouse. Beforehand it was a house.
She's
Now
just
it's a
lying.
penthouse.
She's just lying. Little renter. Little renter. She'll be moving next year.
Okay. They got an opinion just like you got an opinion, okay?
I'm just Well, first of all, Calyssa's boring. So I'm finna get all Patrick. When you go live again, I'll join again and talk some shit, but Calyssa boring.
Okay, thank you for coming up, Tanda.
Thank you, sis.
All right, see y'all.
Not yet. Bye, Tanda.
Bye. Now I gotta see how to leave.
She's going to private school anyway. You know you can get away with all kind of shit at private school. Ask my kids. That should have been suspended a couple of times. But you just going over there to the what's the box that they had to put the kids in when they had to go tell what they was doing bad?
The box. Oh, the confessional.
The confessional box. Jonathan kept his ass in confessions. He kept his ass in there. Y'all sure they can't tell? Nope.
Hi. Where you at?
Can y'all imagine my son in confessions? This would it be like? Blueface, baby? Yeah, all right. So what had happened was...
I'm a bad little bitch and I'm stiff like a Barbie.
Wait, hold on now, motherfucker. My son ain't no Barbie.
He said that. He said he tried to call me Jessica.
Oh, he got in that communion box and he said...
What are you doing?
I like bad bitches that I got a fucking problem. Like crazy bitches that I got a fucking problem. I like bitches like my mama.
What?
You know they
bitches
say
like
men
my
like
mama.
like their mama, the crazy bitches. I was only crazy for about 15 minutes, honey. As soon as I went to that jail, I got my act right. I wasn't never crazy no more. So that was the part that he noticed. Right. That he in the communion, like, all I got for a horse for chata. Put my cardi in the sata. Please. Girl, the pastor in there like Mexican. Take it off. Oh, got for a horse for chata. Take my watch off? Oh no, ma'am, you can't play with that. Please. Pick something else in this house to play with. Okay, pick something else. Right. Now your daddy gave me this and Mr. Sappho gave me this. You can't play with this. I got juice. Want some juice? Child, you can hear my kids in confession. Callie in there talking about juice. I like girls, but I think I like boys, but I like girls. We had to pray that off Callie. That's why she be preaching, honey. She really probably, you know, you preach about what you really want to do in life, and then you try to force it on there.
That braid though, this is the worst hairstyle ever. I'll take them out immediately. She looked way cuter with her wigs.
I would take that out immediately.
Yeah, for sure. They always talking about Chrisean hair. They should be in her comments right now telling her about her hair, for real. But no,
that is
they act like they don't see that.
They see it.
If I love somebody, I'm gonna tell them for sure. But that's you like y'all love her so much. Tell her. Tell her. Lipstick and Gossip said, "Hey y'all, I'm late, but she is stressed the fuck out and is."
Sure is. And going stay stressed out because she's embarrassed, per usual. Who's laughing now?
And she need to make her mind up. Didn't she say that her husband bought her this house, and now she's saying that Blueface got it? Like, make your mind up. Which one is it?
She's a renter. Ain't nobody buy her nothing. She lied. She brought her little I brought my home or whatever from Amazon, and she fooling the people like she always do. She's a renter. She'll be moving by next year. She didn't move how much times? Please.
Everyone, a comment Kendra says, everyone is scrambling knowing their time is up. Now Jaden is dropping 17 with that guy, and he's in the comments. Keep going, Jaden. They're not ready for us to take over. Like, what? Them people mad that Miss Plex or whatever going crazy in her comments. Blue is her husband in her head. Funny. She needs that black hairspray to fill in that bald spot. Oh, shoots. All right. What are we doing? Like, is it over? Is it going? Like, whatever. Like, come on now. Definitely collecting party money. All right, guys, she ain't talking about nothing anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get us up out of here because we already been here 2 hours. And I'm pretty sure we'll be live again either this evening or the hate pages are posting asking Chat GPT about Chrisean and Blue. Yeah, that's delusional. Like, you're asking AI about Chrisean and Blue. Too invested. Seriously. Too invested. You're asking a robot about... You're asking a robot about some shit that you...
Yes.
Oh, my God. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Delusional.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my God. Help them, Lord. Please. Come on, y'all. We're going to leave out with a prayer for the hate pages and everybody, okay? Everyone bow your heads. I'm being serious, too. Okay. Dear God, we come to you today asking that you touch us all. Thank you for keeping us, waking us up. Thank you, Lord, for keeping Chrisean. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to guide her, guide me, guide everyone who's going through something similar or anyone that's just supporting the situation. Keep us healthy and keep us happy. We pray, Lord, for the hate pages that they find something else to do, find a better way of living, find some love in their heart, and stop being so angry and upset about things that have nothing to do with them, Lord, in the name of Jesus. I pray, Lord, that you continue to guide them and hope that they find a life in the name of Jesus. Amen. So, thank you guys so much for joining the live, supporting, liking, commenting, and having a great time. Love you guys. See you later.
Bye.